Hey, man.
Evan, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
You got a book coming out, don't you?
You just came out.
Where can people get it?
Get it on Amazon. Easiest spot. Built to serve. Right there.
Let's go, man.
Let's go, baby. When's your next one coming out?
Well, I'm not. I don't know. I'm working on something right now. But who knows?
All right. All right. Keeping us.
I like that title, dude. That's awesome.
Built to serve. Humans are built to serve, man. We're built to serve.
Guys, if you guys don't know Evan, follow Evan Carmichael. He's got a new book out, Build to Serve. Go grab it today at Amazon. Just a good dude right here.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Be great.
Yeah, man. So when you gonna run?
Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, Evan. I lost you, man. I lost you, man. I don't know what you were asking me. Anybody know what he was asking? Let's see who's in here. Let me see the view. Okay, here's the view. Here's a view out of my kitchen. Let's see. Turn around. Why is it not turning around? Ah, there it is. That is the view out of this kitchen. Isn't it beautiful? And that view goes all the way around the house. Literally, there's, I don't know, 300 pieces of glass in this house. The whole house is just a big wrap. 5,500 square feet of glass. Cool place. We came here. We fell in love with this little joint. I'd love to watch you from Pakistan. That's awesome. Hope everybody's doing great tonight. If you guys got a question, just throw it down there. I got a question, and I'll invite you in. If you want to come in live or just ask your question, and I'll do my best to answer it. If you don't know who I am, maybe you're the first time you've ever come here. My name's Grant Cardone, and I'm a self-made guy. I've been building businesses since I was 25 years old. I've built a bunch of little businesses along the way. I'm not the smartest guy. I work hard. I've never gotten many breaks, and I've somehow figured out how to build something, And, this is a tough time right now for everybody. I'm really worried about people right now. I'm probably more worried about people right now than I ever have in my whole life.
What's up, Grant?
What's up? What's up, man?
How you doing, man? Appreciate you doing that podcast episode with me yesterday. Your story is very inspiring, brother.
Yeah, you got it. What's up? What's going
Not
on?
much, man. You were saying that you're self-made and you've been through like a lot of hard stuff. There's a lot of people that are going through a lot of hard things right now. Mm-hmm. What would you tell your younger self if it was you going through this 20 years ago, man?
Well, great question. Thank you for coming in. So, what I would tell the younger version of myself, it'd actually be a little easier if I was younger with nothing to lose. Because you guys that are younger than me, like you're 30 years old, you're going to get through this. I mean, you got to get through this. The question is, you don't want to get to the other side and just be a smaller version of yourself. So I don't want to go backwards. I just don't want to go backwards. I want to go forward. I don't want to stay where I'm at either. So I tell everybody, look, if you don't want to stay where you're at and you don't want to go backwards, you got to explode into this thing. You have to get around some people that want to explode, and you got to hang around. You got to spend money. This is a mistake I made when I was 30. I was so scared to spend money. I wasn't cheap. I was scared. I think people that are cheap are scared. And I wasn't, like people said, because I was, man, like every nickel, I paid attention to every nickel. And it wasn't because I was cheap or frugal. It was because I was scared. I didn't understand how to use money correctly. And I didn't know how to, I was concerned. I had a lack of confidence in how to go get it again. You know, guy goes out and works every week, takes the money, buries it in his backyard. Why does he do that? He's worried about somebody stealing it. Then he goes back out to work again. He goes back out next week and he works, and then he puts that money in the backyard. And then he keeps repeating that. While he's at work, he's worried about the money in his backyard. Man, I hope nobody finds that money in my backyard. While he's working, he's like, I'm going to take this money, I'm going to bury it in the backyard. Like, it's this weird kind of phenomenon. The money's not working for him. It's buried in the backyard. He's worried about it every day. Another guy goes out, works, takes the money, invests it. He worries about it. Is it going to go up or down? That's why when I finally figured out, dude, you go out, I finally figured out the hack to wealth. You go out, you get money, you sell a service or a product, do some work, trade time with somebody else. Give them something, help them. They give you some money. Take the money, take all the money, every piece you can, and you bring it and you invest it in something where you can't lose. And you go repeat that again. And you wake up 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years from now. Make sure you don't lose that money, though. Number one. Number two, make sure that money pays you a little bit while you wait for it to grow up. And number three, don't touch it until it does. That's what changed my life. So I would tell somebody 30 years old that go work your ass off every day. Every time you get $5,000, you take that $5,000 and you push it into a deal. Find somebody you can trust. Find somebody you can invest with. Find somebody that'll let you in to one of their deals and say, look, man, I'm gonna give you $5,000. Every time I get $5,000, I'm gonna put it in with you. You got 10 grand, put 10 grand in. But you better trust that person. You better be able to trust that person. If you can't trust that person, by the way, like the question to ask yourself is, can you trust you to go back out and get another $5,000? Then you better be able to trust the guy you get $5,000 to. So, like people that invest money with me, they're invested alongside of me. They're not making an investment possible because of me. They're investing money alongside me. So find somebody that's invested. We created a against the advice of a lawyer. Hold on, I'm gonna take this person. Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey, you're doing good. You caught me with my hair messed up here.
Oh, you look great, bro.
Just got in from Dallas. A lot of sales calls this week.
Good for you, man. Where are you?
I'm in Houston.
Oh, so you drove or you flew?
I drove. I didn't want to risk it, so I just drove.
Yeah.
Yeah, but CardoneU, I bought your books. I mean, you're
Yeah. It's awesome, man.
I was just getting my workout in. Sorry.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's why I created it. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I'd love to have you on my podcast sometime.
Yeah, send an email to R-O-C-K at grantcardone.com and we'll hop on one.
Awesome.
So what he's referring to, that's Gary. Gary's referring to Cardone University. I created a program from 30 years of trial and error, making mistakes, screwing up, making sales calls. And he's using a program every day where I'm his coach and I help him with sales calls. I help him in follow-up. I help him stay motivated and excited and focused and grow in his business and scale and figure out what business to be in. So that if you want to grab that, go to CardoneU.com, CardoneU.com. You can get it for free. Try it for 14 days and then decide if you want to pay for it. When you decide if you want to pay for it, I think it's $100 a month. It's nothing. It's better than a college degree. It'll teach you everything there is to know about running a business, short of what bank you're going to go drop the money off, how to call on somebody, how to present yourself, whether it's for a job, a service, or a product, whether it's $1 million or $10, how to build marketing and social media campaigns, how to get known in the marketplace, how to follow up a customer, how to cash flow a business, how to scale a business. I started with no money. I have 7 companies. They'll do 150 million bucks this year. And I got $1.88 billion worth of real estate. Anybody tells you it's worth less than that is stupid because they don't know what they're talking about. So let me see. Tell them GC. What is multifamily worth? If it's an 8-door. If it's 8 doors, you know, all that stuff's going to be a problem going forward. For all you real estate guys, if you guys got a real estate, how many of you love real estate here? I was telling you guys something before that live came in. I forgot what it was, but I started with no money. For those of you who don't know me, nothing. Man, that's a pretty ceiling. It's a pretty pole. Man. Why you guys y'all want me to bring you in and then I'm going to look at a pole? I don't want to look at a pole. So I didn't have anybody to show me anything, guys. You know, I think that was a benefit too, because I picked one guy to learn from. This guy was selling a program. It was $3,000. Yeah, I wouldn't buy 8 doors. Yeah, I wouldn't buy 8 doors. Beast mode. I'd leave 8 doors alone. It's not enough. It's not enough, bro. It won't give you the scale you want. I'm doing a real estate program, Beast. I'm doing a real estate program on May 28th. The website's grantcardone.com/REI. This is going to be the biggest real estate opportunity of my lifetime. I've been waiting 30 years for this deal. Okay. I mean, there's been a couple along the way, but nothing that's going to be as big as this. And I wasn't ready for it. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm going to be looking at, what I'm going to be buying, how to find it. Every city in America will be making millionaires in the kind of real estate I'm going to be showing you. Every city, not one city in America will not create millionaires, decamillionaires. Promise you, it's going to be unbelievable. The biggest real estate opportunity in your lifetime is going to unveil itself to you in the next 5 to 7 months. And you need to start getting ready for it right now in order so that by the end of the year, you have what you need to buy your first deal. And your first deal is probably going to be 75 units. It's going to be easier to buy 75 units in a year than it would be to buy 7 units. I don't know anything about Canada. I don't live up there, but I know they don't have the scale that we have here. Somebody's asking a question about Canada. May 28th. Yeah, the website's grantcardone.com/REI. It's free, grantcardone.com/REI. What's your biggest deal? I did $860 million worth of real estate last year. I think we did 8 deals. Average deal is 100 million. Small deal was 67 million. Big deal was 140. Utah, I like Utah. I don't like Oakland. I don't like anything that has California anywhere to do with it. California's going to have massive problems going forward. Chicago, when am I coming to Chicago? Well, you're going to come to Miami before I come to Chicago. July, August, September, and October. Guys, we're doing events in Miami. July, August, September, October. Come to Miami. Come down here to Miami. Spend 3 days with me. I'm going to show you how to build your business, grow your business, expand your business. You know, take the business or the work that you have right now, the sales job, whatever it is you're doing right now. Get that business to make money. This is what I was telling you before I got interrupted. Get that business to make money. Take that money and go buy real estate with it that'll make you more money. This year needs to be the year where you guys are like, okay, I got to put my head down now. What else are you going to do? I got to put my head down now, and I got to get my shit together. Because if you don't, okay, the people that don't pay attention this year, trust me, 2021, 2022, 2023 aren't going to be better for them. It's going to be worse. So if you're the kind of person, most people aren't, by the way, if you're looking forward into the future saying, hey, I have to make my life better. I got to make my life better. I cannot look up. If you're one of those people and you're like, I cannot look into the future and see me being worse off. I have to see me being better, a better father, better wife, a better provider, better son, better parent, better everything. You know, if you're that person, that's been the ache in my guts my whole life. I got to get better. And I got to help other people get better. Okay, why is California doing that? Andrew Torres wants to know. Bro, they need $1 trillion. The first run needs to be $1 trillion. They're broke. They've been broke. I moved out of there 8 years ago. California's been broke. They can't service their pensions. You can't give every school teacher, fireman, and policeman a pension for the rest of their lives and think that one day, and not collect taxes from anyone. Most of the people that live there don't pay taxes. So look, for real estate, I hate California. I hate Illinois. I hate Chicago, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, all that Northeast. Anywhere where there was a bunch of automotive jobs, not very high on it. What's your opinion on smoking weed? Well, for me, I can't smoke the weed. It opens the door up. I got a big bar here. I very seldom even drink any alcohol, even though I got a bunch of alcohol here. It's kind of an aesthetic thing. So the weed, man, the weed led me up to a bunch of other drugs. I'm not saying it's going to lead you to other drugs, but it definitely was a problem for me. And number two, maybe I'm just weaker than most people. Number two was, even if it wouldn't have been a problem for me, the weed, I don't have time for it. I don't have time to find it, smoke it, recover from it. I need consciousness, man. I need awareness. And again, this is not a moral judgment. You guys smoke weed, whatever, do whatever the hell you want to do. You do. Like with me, I'm open to people doing whatever they want to do. As long as you don't steal from me, then I'm good. You can talk bad about me if you want to. Patel Nautilus. Oh, must be Paddock. Yeah, thank you. What are your thoughts on people, especially youngsters, who vape? Dude, I don't have a lot of opinions about that kind of stuff, guys. I would rather give you guys advice about business advice, if I can help you be in business. Because, when I was a kid, I was like, I got to be bigger. I got to be better. I got to become someone. Ace says I got ADHD. I don't think so. I don't have the ADHD. I don't even know how to add. I gave up adding for multiplying. Thoughts on real estate outside the United States? You got to know your market. Number one rule of real estate, you got to know your market. If you don't know your market, don't touch it. Like, you don't want to gamble, folks. Don't gamble. There is a such thing as a sure thing. People say there's no such thing as a sure thing. Yes, there is. Stack, how you doing?
G, what's up, boss?
Good, man. How you doing, pal?
Dude, I'm doing incredible, man. How are you?
Good, brother. Good. I saw you wanted to come in and talk.
Yeah, so I purchased a rental property in early 2019, about, 16 months ago or so. Bought it from my neighbor. I'm a licensed real estate agent, and she knew I was the realtor in the neighborhood. I knocked on her door. She said she was interested in selling. I asked her, hey, look, how much you willing to take? Tell me your bottom line as the realtor, right? She said, oh, I'll take 90 grand. I said, great, here's a check. I'll put it in escrow today. I'll rent this thing out. Rented it out, did a couple renovations, repainted it, put new appliances in it.
How many units, Zach?
What's up?
How many units?
It's one unit. It's a 1-bedroom condo.
Okay.
But I've read 3 of your books. I've read the 10X Rule, obviously, real estate investing I got for free from a Facebook ad. And the one thing I learned is, like, one door doesn't work, man. Yeah. You gotta pay commission when you find a tenant. If the AC goes, you're screwed. 90% vacancy rate, you're screwed. So, it's funny because I literally just put on the market 3 days ago to sell it, and I got an offer, and I just signed a contract today. So just
Bro.
getting it out, just getting it away is just taking so much off my mental.
Yeah,
you know?
good for you, man. Good for you. You know, I did the same thing. I bought one single family house. I realized it was a mistake. I sold it. Fortunately, I made a little bit of money. I made $7,000 on the deal. I was freaking like, I was so happy to make $7,000 because I could have lost 20.
Mm-hmm.
And so good, man. You're getting rid of it. When are they going to close?
We're closing in 12 days.
Dude,
We're closing June 1st, but they already sent the money from Argentina, so we're good.
I cannot believe you sold it in this environment.
Yeah, well, it's a really low price point. It's in PGA National, if you know where that is, where the Honda Classic is played and stuff in West Palm Beach Gardens. And it's the lowest price point in the neighborhood of a neighborhood of like 3,000 homes. So
yeah, but it still doesn't work. It still doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You know, if you pay $100,000, the HOAs are $290, taxes are $900 a year, close to $1,000. Insurance is $1,200 a year.
Even if you're positive, dude, the upside's so small, it's not worth your energy.
It's not worth my energy.
I mean, you literally lost your shirt.
Yeah. And even, honestly, even just paying commission on it, paying $600 in commission is like.
Dude, your realtor is going to make more money on the transaction than you are.
Yeah.
Hey, do you do a podcast?
I have one. I don't really publish. No, I don't, honestly.
Okay.
I tried.
I was gonna get on it, man. Because whenever you get one, maybe if you get one in the future, let me know and I'll jump on it with you. All right.
Absolutely. Sounds
Appreciate
good,
you, brother.
D.
Appreciate you.
All right. Thanks, bro. Peace out.
So this is what I tell people, man. I wrote a book, guys, called How to Create Wealth Investing in Real Estate. The book's free. If you go to CardoneCapital.com/book, you pay the shipping, I'll send you the book. If you don't want the book, no problem. I'll deliver a webinar to you for free. This is what I was saying to you before these people came on. My whole life, I've wanted to be somebody. And the agreement was, if I ever made it, man, I prayed to God 1,000 times. God, please show me the way, show me the way, show me the way. If I get to be somebody, I'm going to pay it forward. So the reason I'm here is because I want to help you guys. Okay, I'm going to get through this COVID bullshit, and I'm going to be better on the other side. I want to help you guys because it's not enough that I win. It's not enough that I win. I need the agreement for me is if I win, other people got to win. So I do a webcast. I do a show almost every day of the week. I come live here on Instagram to help you grow a business, find a business, build a business, find a new job, put your money away, buy real estate. Any of you that are doing podcasts, if you want to invite me onto your podcast to help you build your audience, email Rock. Is Ryan Secco here? Email Rock. There's Ryan. Let me see what Ryan's doing. Email Rock at grantcardone.com. ROCK. Rock at grantcardone.com, and she'll set you up to interview me on a podcast. The website is grantcardone.com/REI. If you want to come to the now, this is Pilot Ryan Secco.
Hey, what's going on?
Dude, it's been a while since you've been in the sun, huh?
Well, no, I just turned on the light because it's dark in my house.
Yeah. You didn't pay the electric bill or what?
No, I skipped this month.
Did you have a shirt on when I called you?
I did, and my hair's done today too.
That's awesome. So Ryan, tell everybody who you are, how they can follow you, and then just take a second and tell them your story about how you ran into me.
Well, you know what's funny is I was just listening to that guy who has a single family, and he's like, "Oh my God," he's like, "I'm so excited that I just sold it," because he said it took so much off my mental. So my name is Pilot Ryan. I actually started with Grant almost 7 years ago as his pilot. I actually started as a sales guy, and then I got the pilot spot. But I was a commercial airline pilot for 10 years. I started really, really young and flying, but I always knew that real estate was my end game because my whole life growing up, real estate was part of my life. So hey, for you guys, not everybody here knows me, Ryan. So there's probably some people here that don't even know who I am. How many of you here don't even know? Like you just ran into this. You don't even know who I am. Ryan's the pilot. He flies my Gulfstream 550. Okay. And when he came to work for me, I did not have that plane. So you didn't have any plane. I didn't have a plane. I had never flown private. How about that? and look, Ryan was one of the youngest pilots in the country
Like, you see all the people, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Yeah. Heard of you. I heard of you, but I don't know who you are. So Ryan, at 28 years old, was one of the youngest pilots in the United States. At 28 years old,
Yeah.
You were the youngest, right?
Yeah, 21, I was the youngest pilot, yeah.
At 21.
21, I got hired at 21 years old. The minimum age to become a commercial airline pilot is 21 years old. That's when I got hired on that day.
Dude, at 21, you know what I was doing when I was 21?
I don't want to know.
I was a junkie.
Yeah.
I was a drug addict. Broke. Never been on a plane before.
Wow.
I wasn't on a plane. I didn't fly commercial until I was 28 years old. Okay, so go ahead, Ryan. You met me on YouTube.
So, hey, Grant, this is the airplane. This is the airplane I was flying when I was 21.
Wow.
This is your airplane that I started flying a few years back.
Wow, it looks identical.
It's very, very similar. This one fits 70 passengers.
And mine fits one comfortably.
This one fits one really, really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been flying with you and working with you really, for the last 7 years. And the two have actually worked really, really well together, right? Because traveling with you and being with you every single day, I've really been able to get around you and the way you think about real estate. And that was always my goal, Grant, when I first found you.
Yeah.
No, seriously, like you were, when I first found you 7 years ago on YouTube, you were the guy that I wanted to model because you were doing deals. You were buying 300, 400, 500 unit complexes. And I was like, man, this guy, I could hear the truth from miles away. So when I applied with you, I was like, man, I want to fly for you. I want to sell for you, and I want to be your real estate guy. And I'll never forget it. The first time you sent me to one of your properties, it was 360 units. That's really where I started. You started coaching me and helping me.
That was that Alabama.
Audubon Park.
Audubon, yeah. Uh-huh.
Audubon Park. And that was really the first time.
That's when I found out a lot about you, by the way, because I have a property in Daphne, Alabama, 360 units. I knew the second I saw the deal. This was before Ryan.
Yeah.
I knew I'd buy it the second I drove up on the property. This is what I'm going to be talking about in this real estate program. If you guys want to join me on the 28th, grantcardone.com/REI. You got to know a good deal when you see one, folks. If you don't know what a good deal looks like, you can't get one. So the first rule about real estate is you got to know what a good deal is. Anyway, I bought this deal. It's 360 units, and what did we have? 40 units that were vacant.
40 units that were vacant.
And it was cash flowing with 40 vacant units.
Yeah.
And, the guy that came on before you, he had 1 unit, tenant moves out. 1 unit, 1 tenant moves out, he's negative. I can have 40 people move out, and I'm still positive. I knew when I bought this deal, if I could fill up half the 40, it would be just a cash flow pick. So I told Ryan one day, I said, Ryan, I'll do anything, man. I'll do anything. This is before the beard, before he was knocking off Conor McGregor, and
I would do anything, and I still will do anything.
I'd do anything. I said, really? We were in Daphne.
Yeah, for Christmas.
I said, fly me home.
Park the jet, park the airplane.
Park the plane, get back on a Southwest flight, and fly back to Daphne and go fill up Christmas.
Yep. New Year's, rolling into New Year's.
And fill up give me 20 tenants.
On an air mattress in one of the vacant units.
And he did. He said, hey, where am I going to stay? He's like, I'm going to get a room. I said, where are you staying? He's like, I'm getting a room at the hotel. I said, you ain't getting a fucking room at the hotel. I got 40 units available, dude. You go, I'll buy the damn air mattress. And he did. He was willing to do anything. So you guys, number one, find somebody to work with that you respect. 2, be willing to do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Now this guy rolls around with me. What did we buy last year?
$870 million worth of real estate deal. Almost $1 billion worth of real estate.
Say it again. I don't think people heard that.
Almost $1 billion in real estate transactions last calendar year.
Yeah, and we're going to try to buy double that this year.
Yep. If we could just do one portfolio, we could top that number.
So literally, we work together every day. I'm looking for big giant deals.
I know you left today. with all those projects. I know we have a lot of projects going on, right? You left today, you're like, it felt good, but you're like, okay, it's what's next?
Well, it just reminded me of buying newer stuff. Such a smarter play right now.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, I wanted to bring Ryan on because he's with me every day. How old are you, Ryan, now?
I'm 35, almost 36.
Yeah. So he's 30 years young, 27 years younger than me, and he's got a different view of the world maybe than I do. But we work together every day, and I know many of you are probably closer to his age than my age. And I can just tell you, I don't give this guy anything. I'm hard on him. And you guys need, I encourage all of you to find somebody that's, I mean, what would you say, Ryan, about them finding somebody to work with in 2020?
Well, I mean, when I found you on YouTube, a lot like they're finding you on YouTube and Instagram and social media, you got to get it. You got to grip into one person, like the books and, the 10 books or the 20 books and the 30 books. I think that's bad advice. I think you got to get one guy, one book, and just really, really grip into that. And then you got to get on their team. If someone's doing what you want to do, the fastest way to get to X is get around that person and add value. Because a lot of us think that doing it on our own, like, oh, I'm my own boss, like that's cool. It's really not that cool because it's slow.
How many units did you own when you came to work in Miami?
I had 21 units, and I thought that was big time. And in my family, the scary thing is my family thought that was big time. I was a commercial airline pilot making 150, and I had 21 units. By definition, that is living the American dream, right? And I was like, I felt the complete opposite. I was like, man, I want to do bigger deals. Like I want to have a manager that manages the leases and manages all that stuff. And that's what's been cool about working with you in that first deal. Like people don't realize, Ryan Secco just didn't become the vice president of Cardone Capital overnight. I became the leasing agent and then the property manager and then the sweeper. Like I'm willing to sweep the floors. I don't even think like that, right? Like I don't care. So, for people that are watching, they got to be willing to sweep the floors for a guy like Grant Cardone and work their way through the ranks, because that's really the shortcut. If people want a shortcut, the shortcut is getting around successful people. Because my thinking, and that's why that webinar is so important. Like on the 28th, when you said, hey, on the 28th, we're doing this webinar, that's badass, because you show people actually how to do bigger deals and to think. Like when you shift the think, people are capable of doing bigger.
So check this out. Ryan said, hey, what should I do with these 21 units? This is what, 4 years ago?
Yeah, four and a half years ago.
He's like, he had moved to Miami. He had 21 units back in Phoenix. And I said, bro, you should sell the 21 units. Pay your taxes. Sell them as a
portfolio
if you can. Pay your taxes on it. He walked away with $400 grand. He's like, what do I do now? I said, invest the money with me.
Had to talk you into letting me invest with you. I had to talk you into it.
Oh, I don't remember it like that. But anyway, I think I had $8 million in that deal. And I basically gave you a $400,000 position I had in the deal.
Yep.
So that made you what, like a 5% partner?
Maybe less. Yeah. One, like 2 or 3%.
Yeah. But even that was still more units.
Yeah.
Than he owned 100% of. Okay. Now, if I asked you guys, is Ryan going to make more money being a 1% owner with me or 100% owner of his own deal? What do you guys think he does? How do you think he makes more money?
I used to think by myself.
He owns 400 grand, 100% of the deal, or he owns 1% of my deal and he's got 400 grand in. Which one you think makes the most money? He made, what did that 400 turn into?
Investor Doobie says 1%. That 400 grand turned into 1 point. That 400 grand, 400,000 grant turned into this right here. Hey, I'll never forget this day that you handed me this check. 1.164. I keep this on my desk because this reminds me of the 1%.
Dude, that's awesome. So,
and then I also keep this on my desk too. These are the deals that we've done.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I think there's one in the oven. Check in the oven. Yeah. So this guy. Oh, by the way, how long did it take you to make that money?
3.5 years.
37 months. It was
37 months. So
3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, 400 grand into 826 units within 3.5 years. Got a check
and he was paid. He was paid to work alongside of me while he invested his money with me. So you guys out there that if you want to go out and buy your own deals, I'll help you. I'll help. I would have helped Ryan buy his own deals. If you guys want to buy your own deals, I'll help you. Join me for this webinar. I'll show you exactly what to find. I can't buy every piece of real estate in America. It's impossible. So, and you're going to buy deals that I don't want anyway. So the website, I think the website is.
It's Grant Cardone.
This guy says 400 grand in 3 years. I can make it 5 million. Yeah, son, how much money you got right now, son?
It's grantcardone.com/REI, right?
Yeah, REI.
REI. Yep.
REI. So you can come to that. It costs you nothing. You'll learn the game. I'll teach you the game. I have nothing to lose by teaching you the game. Okay, Ryan, I wanted you to say hi, dude. I was telling everybody, man, look, if you're going to get better, you got to get better. You got to get better. Everybody got to get better. Okay, thanks, Ryan. Ryan Secco right there. Pilot Ryan on Instagram. Good dude. Good, awesome dude. Let me see here. Let me see. I just saw a guy I want to invite in here. Yeah, some guy said, oh, man, if I did that, it'd be worth $5 million a day. Bro, you ain't never seen $5 million in your life. I love some of you. Some of you guys, I love a good punk to slap around. I'm just saying, come on, man. Reply to your DM, Grant, from England. Oh, okay. I like the way people tell me I got to reply to their DMs. Yvonne, what's up, brother? Love this man right here.
Yo.
My man.
How you doing?
Bro, you got a TikTok game going pretty good.
Hey, I got to go into social media, right?
You do, man. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. How are you doing?
Good, brother. You look good.
I'm running right now on my patio.
Oh, yeah. Family's good?
Yeah, everything good. Thank God. How about yourself?
Where are you today?
I'm in home in Querétaro, Mexico. That's where I'm at.
Nice, man.
Yes, very excited.
I've been watching you, man. How's the economy down there? Is it ugly?
For anybody who's not prepared, yes. For us, it's doing great, but for a lot of people, it's not doing great. Unemployment is big.
Yeah.
It's hitting a lot.
This is going to be good for your business.
Oh, our business has more than double. It's close to 3 times more now. It's nuts. So a lot of people, their awareness went up.
Now they got to.
They had no awareness. Now their
0.
awareness went up.
Yeah. Now it's necessity levels. Well, good, man. Everybody, takes pressure to make a diamond.
Yes. We're excited. I mean, it's somebody's crisis is somebody else's opportunities.
Yeah.
So we're doing great. A lot of people, we're helping a lot of people. We're growing our business like crazy, and definitely investing, real estate, also. Right now, a lot of people, unfortunately, again, like for example, we had one of our houses that we have for rent. That's a long time ago. The person who was renting it out just passed away because of what's going on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They called us up and they said, hey, he got sick. And a month and a half later, hey, he passed away.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
See, like we had a couple of outbreaks, right? I think we've had 2 cases in 7,000 units.
Wow.
But, they're big enough to where I can quarantine the space, move everybody out, move them to another part of the property. You can't do that with one house. So I got you on mine. I got that money. I'm taking care of it for you every day, man.
I know. I get the check every month.
Yeah. All right, brother. Tell your family hello. All right. I love you guys.
I appreciate it. Same here.
You guys should follow Yvonne. He's a good dude, man. He's out changing the world, giving people opportunities. He came from nothing. Nothing. That guy came from nothing. I came from nothing. Okay. Many of you out there, man, if you came from nothing and you're like, I gotta have something, I gotta create something, I gotta have a good life for myself, my family, my parents. If I can help you, man, please. Okay. Why did Ryan Steele cash out so quickly? Did you give him your percentage? No, because we sold the property. Okay. He was in the deal 37 months and I sold the property. I bought the deal for $53 million. Guy came along and offered me 80. I sold it to him for 91 million, and Ryan benefited. The only way to benefit in a real estate deal is to sell it or to refinance it. So no, I didn't buy his position back. Why would I buy his position back? And by the way, why would I buy Ryan's position and give him a profit? Cardone Capital. Can you invest with Cardone Capital? I created Cardone Capital against the advice of lawyers. I opened it up to non-accredited investors. I did that so you guys, the little guy, could get involved in real estate, in deals with me. Okay, I'm going to discontinue that going forward. It's financially, it takes a lot of resources to communicate to 3,200 people that have put in, $10,000, $15,000 into the fund. It's still open. We have, I think there's about maybe 100 positions left where people, non-accredited investors, could invest alongside of me. So if you want to invest with me, it's a minimum of $5,000. Our average investor does $20,000 to $25,000, but you can start with $5,000. It's open for IRAs and 401ks. It was originally set up for cousins and customers that weren't accredited. And since then, it's expanded to, Lena's family and kittens. Let me see the kitten, Mama. No, let me see the kitten right now. Kitten, please. It's going to take 1 minute. It's a 1 minute, 10-second kitten. Look. Yeah. What should we name him? Okay. Good job, buddy. That's Cash.
Mm-hmm.
That's Cash. We call him Cash, and the other one's called Flo. We got two of them. So we created a non-accredited fund. It's open. It'll probably be closed here. What are we in May, June? Maybe July 1st. It'll be closed by then. If you have a minimum of $5,000, I think it's a maximum of $100,000 that you can invest. CardoneCapital.com, or you can text. Yeah, just CardoneCapital.com. Go do the paperwork. Register there. If you got any questions, talk to my people after you do the paperwork. Okay. Your money goes into a fund alongside with me, alongside my money. You have zero control. I control everything. And we look for a 15% internal rate of return. The deals are already bought. They're funded. They're financed. I don't need your money to buy them. We already own them. We have about $3 million left for investors. The average investor does $25,000. So we probably have spots for maybe 100 people. And then that fund will close, and it will not be open to non-accredited investors again going forward. So if you're in the fund with me already, like Yvonne that I had on earlier, he's got $1 million in. Ryan's got over $1 million in. My executives at my company invest alongside of me. It's a great deal for you guys. You guys could never invest in these deals. It's a $400 million piece of real estate. 4 deals, $440 million, indestructible, tremendous capital, unbelievable properties. They're cash flow positive. They're cash flowing through COVID. It's just amazing investment, amazing properties. Work your ass off. Find somebody that you can trust. Okay. Take the money that you work hard for. Don't put it in the bank, folks. Invest it. Invest it in something that will grow. Whether you live in Australia, you live in Canada, you live in Europe, you live in Portugal, dude, you got to get your money to work for you. If you don't invest money, you cannot get rich. It's impossible. It is impossible. Okay. The only way to create wealth is to invest. The only way you have to invest. Okay. You can't just get rich on talent, hard work, and a good income. Because the moment somebody can outwork you, the moment the talent's not needed anymore, and the moment you can't make money, boom, you're done. So it doesn't matter how much money you make. If you don't learn to invest your money, you cannot get rich. So if I can help you guys, CardoneU is free. A lot of people struggling right now. A lot of people out of work. A lot of people scared. CardoneU is free. GrantCardone.com/REI, free. What else can I tell you, man? My book. You can grab any of my books, free. GrantCardone.com/book. How do we pay $7.97 for the shipping fee? That's a lot. Okay, don't. Then don't, dude. You know, don't pay the shipping fee. Come to my office and pick the book up, or get the webinar. There's no shipping on the webinar. I don't know what to tell you. If you can't afford $8 and you don't want the book that bad, don't. You know what I say? Don't do it. You'll spend fucking $20 on a goddamn mask that don't work. Crazy, crazy. So look, if you're not going to spend $8 to become a millionaire, you're never going to become a millionaire. Dude, last thing is this. Once you make it, you have to help other people. Okay, you got to help other people. What if real estate crashes? Ferris Agency. Real estate is crashing right now. A lot of real estate's going to crash. And that's why I'm doing this webinar, to show you how to buy into the crash, how to buy distressed properties, how to buy bank-owned properties, how to buy foreclosures, how to take advantage of what is going to be the biggest real estate opportunity in your lifetime. Talk about your deal in Cedarwood. My first real estate deal, I put $350,000 down on my first deal. My first apartment deal. That turned into $5 million. So how many of you here would figure out how to get 350 grand if you knew it was going to make 5 million? That's what I did. I did. First deal I ever did was $350,000. Regular meme. Let's see if Regular talked to me, man. And Regular meme says I'm a fake guru. I don't even know what a guru is. Let's see if he talks to me. He won't. He won't talk to me. Regular memes. Come on, punk. Come on, bud. Let's see. I want to know, how can you tell the difference between a fake guru? Hey, there he is. What's up, my punk?
Yo.
How you doing?
Yo, I'm from UK.
What do you know about me, man?
Yo, I heard a lot of things about you, man.
Yeah, what do you know about me?
Well, I've seen all your videos online.
Have you ever met me in person?
No, I haven't met you in person.
You ever look me dead in the eyes?
I am now.
Why would you say that, man?
Well, you sold your courses for a lot of money, man.
I cost you a lot of money?
No, you sold your courses for a lot of money.
How much is a lot of money?
Like 10 grand.
That's a lot of money to you?
That is a lot of money for me.
Well, then you're thinking wrong, son. That's why you got a money problem.
What do you advise?
Okay, this is what I would do if I were you. Is free a lot of money?
No, that's not any money.
Well, then why don't you fucking sign up for the free courses and not bitch about the courses you can't afford?
Okay.
But dude, it won't matter. As long as you're negative like that, no course is going to help you.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think you need to change your fucking mind. You need to quit thinking about 10 grand being a lot of money. 10 grand, you ain't got a problem that's so big or small that 10,000 will solve it. You need to start thinking about how you're going to get fucking $10 million. How old are you?
Okay. How old am I? I'm 15.
Yeah, 15. Okay. Number one thing is you need to quit calling people you don't even fucking know a fake guru.
Okay.
Okay. A guy like me, you get a chance to spend time with a guy like me. You're 15 fucking years old. You ought to be like, dude, what can you teach me? I'm giving you my free time. I'm giving you my time. I didn't have this advantage when I was 15.
Mm-hmm.
So is your dad alive?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yes. Is he willing to give you any advice on how to get rich?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he?
Sure he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he rich?
Probably not as much as you though.
Yeah, well then, dude, look, man, then get your dad and get another guy like me. Okay, but the third thing I'm gonna tell you is this, bro. Don't follow somebody you don't trust. Block my Instagram. Like, don't even look. Don't even see. Don't spend any time or energy being negative.
Okay.
Okay, because if you're negative, you can't see anything. Okay, bro? Now, look, man, look, I can't wait to meet you. Go grab that webinar for free. Go grab one of my books for free. Go grab, I tell you what you do. Go to Grant Cardone, go to CardoneUniversity.com. It's free. That's the price, okay? Be great, brother.
One question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you manage property worth like 2 billion.
Yeah.
In those numbers anyway.
1.8 billion.
What advice would you, like one piece of advice you'd give me?
I just gave you 3 pieces, dude. Just fucking eat those. Figure those 3 out.
Okay.
Okay? Be great.
Well, thanks, man.
Dude, you see, I like that kid. At least he came on. Most of these guys won't even come on. Okay? Most of these guys won't even come on. They just say shit. Let's see. Faber, you around here, bro? Uriah, you around? So that's the thing about me, folks. You know, I will call you out, okay? And by the way, that kid's a good kid, man. I remember I was 15. I was just lost in space. Let's see where Uriah's at. There he is. Let's see what Uriah says, man. That kid's 15 years old. Why are you guys gonna follow us? What's up, bruh?
Cardone. What's up, my man?
What's going on, Fabe? How you doing?
Brother, I had a day and a half. I'll tell you what. I was about to jump in on my birthday and get in a fist fight for some money on 12 hours notice, but they got my boy's visa taken care of. Funny story, man.
Oh, tell me, man. Tell me. You were gonna take over somebody else's fight?
I'm out here cornering my guy Song Yadong from China. He's 23. He's a stud, ranked number 13 in the world. And we thought the visa situation was all situated. I get a call the day before weigh-in saying his visa is not kosher. They're talking about having to fly him out of the country on weigh-in day to to the Bahamas, to the Dominican Republic, to wherever they can go to get him back in to get his visa stamped. And everything is closed except for Cancun. Meanwhile, I told the guys, I said, look, I'll be out there. I brought my mouthpiece. I'll step in and make shop. They're like, well, how much do you weigh? I said, 62. They're like, can you get to 55? I said, yeah, I'll get to 55. So 12 hours later, I'm 153 on the scale. And then they finally, right after I got the scale, they said they got it situated and Song Yadong's fighting in the show. But I was ready, brother. You know I stay ready.
Dude, that is amazing. How do you lose 7 pounds that quick?
Oh, easy. I did a light little workout.
Yeah.
Lose a couple pounds, and then I skipped dinner, had like a snack instead of like fully replenishing. Got up in the morning, did a light jog, light shadow boxing, then sat in a little body sauna, and then I got in a hot tub for about 40 minutes. You know, so I actually lost 9 pounds.
But dude, how do you get rid of 9 pounds doing just that?
Well, there's all sorts of there's digestive stuff that gets happening in your stomach when you take some of that out. You got you're constantly just living anyways. Plus, when you get in the hot tub, as long as it's a certain temperature above your body temp, it's just gonna kick the water out. And so it's Mother Nature, dude.
Man, you got to send me the recipe, bro. Like I'm like, okay, these guys got to be doing colonics and shit. Like
no, you know, my mom's a hippie chick. I had to do colonics as a kid, bro. Not as an adult.
yeah. You're like, I had enough of that.
Yeah.
That's
hey, bro,
awesome,
I got to get you on with my EO group. They've been asking, and one of the guys brought up that you went bankrupt. And I'm like, what? I go and I look at myself and I'm like, this guy not tell my guy's joking here. But I hit up Ryan and he's like, no, bro. I go, okay, just double checking.
Dude, I was sitting there. Okay, we're sitting there. Me and Jared sitting there laughing about because some kid came on here and started saying Cardone's going to go bankrupt, blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh yeah, guys, it's official, blah blah blah. I had no clue, man, that the whole I was like
It worked. It got
it's
you a
not-
bunch of publicity.
It was crazy, man. It shows you how negative people are, you know. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. Trust me,
yeah, just tell me when you want me to do that with your group, and I'll be there for you.
dude. I appreciate it, man.
And I'd love to get the four of us together. Elena and I really, you know, we want to spend more time with you and your wife. So she's beautiful, man.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Hey, I gotta let you know, I got another little baby on the way. Baby
You're
boy,
kidding.
heir to the throne, and we got our little Callie's 14 months, but we'll do it. Ryan was saying something about you know, coming to one of your events, and so we'll set it up whenever we can make that happen. I'd love to talk.
I'm ready to get out and start socializing again.
Yeah. Oh, bro. I'm actually, you know, I did a full hazmat suit, double mask, goggles, gloves, because being careful. People were looking at me like I was the Walking Dead to the airport, but you know, better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
But
brother. Be
it's
great.
time.
All right.
It's
Good
time.
talking to you.
All right.
Okay.
You too, my man.
Good dude right there, guys. Uriah Favorite right there. UFC fighter. Awesome dude. Good guy. That is the one cool thing about, you know, getting a little bit of success and meeting the right people. You get to meet other cool people. Yeah, hey Uriah, make sure that you get me an invite to that EO thing. I'll do it for you.
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable, Uncle.
How you doing, my little
Grant,
nephew?
this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. How you doing, sir?
How you doing? How you doing, my
I'm good,
friend?
sir. I'm doing great.
Where are you?
So much. Let me increase the volume.
Where
Okay,
are
yeah,
you?
better now. I'm in Nigeria. I'm in
Nice,
Africa,
man.
sir.
I know where Nigeria is, man. I need you to bring me out there.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna bring you to Nigeria. That's a deal. That's a deal.
I think I got a bunch of nephews and nieces there.
Wow, that's great. Great to know. Great to know, Grant.
Yeah.
You're doing
What do you
so
do
great.
for work?
You said what?
What do you do for work?
Yeah, I do a little bit of real estate, but my major work is actually digital platform for trucks. I Uber for truck. We are one of the number one in Africa. So we truck owner, we link them to company and get a commission for that on our platform.
Commissions are good.
Yes, it is. So we don't actually invest in. Yes, we don't buy the assets. So basically, we don't buy the asset. We just invest in. Basically, we invest in trying to manage, give them resources, give them a lot of documentation, manage documentation.
Yeah, I got a bad signal on you, man. See, I mean, look at that dude in Nigeria, man. Like, once you guys make it, man, you got to help other people, folks. You got to be willing to help other people. Otherwise, what you going to do? We live in a time and age, man, where if you make it, you got to help other people. Because the government can't do it. Your parents got their hands full. Okay, so tonight was great. That kid coming on, the 15-year-old kid, man, that was awesome. Somebody doesn't like you, ask why, man. Why don't you like me, man? You ever met me? Why you calling me a fake? You ever met me? You ever talked to me? You ever done anything with me? You ever bought anything from me? You ever done anything from me? Most of the people say shit about me ain't never met me, folks. So love me or hate me, at least now you know me. God bless you guys. Be great, and I'll see you tomorrow.